If you're on a church, make sure you're in a church that preaches the gospel out of the Bible. Not any other bull crap from elsewhere, from blah 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 and Lululand and Jimmy this, Jimmy that. Yo, what is up, y'all? If you are new to the channel, my name is Savvy Best, aka Savvy's Official. I make tons of fitness content and I love talking about my faith with Jesus Christ. Let's get into it. All right, so you guys see the title of the video right here. Do not follow religion, follow Jesus Christ. I'm gonna say it one more time. Do not follow religion, follow Big Papa God. Follow Big Papa God. You gotta follow him, not religion. The only reason I bring up this and I want to make a video about this for y'all is because some guy commented on my recent video titled "Why Your Ferrari Won't Matter in 60 Years." This guy was like, do you have any evidence, and I'll post it right here, do you have any evidence that this God exists or that there are any lives after this one? I made my reply, of course. Then he said, I'm interested in watching your testimony. I'm curious though how you decide which testimonies are believable. There are thousands of contradictory testimonies for different mutually exclusive religions. Two things. He caught my attention to make a video like this because he's right. There are many different religions. And in my head, you know, I got baptized as Christian, for all of y'all that don't know, back in 2019 or 2020 when I was 19 years old. It was a Christian church, and I learned that nowadays I really don't want to define myself as a Christian. I don't know. I just don't want to define myself within a religion. I'd rather call myself a follower of God, because according to the Bible, according to Jesus Christ, which Jesus, you know, the Bible is true. The King James Bible is true. That's what I believe, right? And I don't know, I could be wrong, but for my faith, my testimony, and my conviction, that Bible is true. According to the Bible, you do not want to follow any other man. And most of these churches out here are led with false doctrines, false information, and they're misleading a lot of people, I've realized. And even some of the Christian churches, like the non-denominational churches that I go to whenever I'm traveling doing my job, you know, from state to state to state, a lot of the churches do mislead me, and I have to refer back to the Bible to make sure I'm getting the correct info, to make sure I'm believing in the right stuff, right? And most of the time when I go to these churches or I talk to certain people, I feel deep down in my gut whether or not I should be here or not. And I know a few of you guys feel that way as well. Like, when, let's just say your friend invites you to a church, or your friend invites you to this event, and you just get that gut feeling of, man, I shouldn't even be here. Maybe that's God talking to you. No, I know for a fact that is God talking to you. Get out of there. Your gut intuition tells you everything. And that's one reason I do work out and eat the right stuff, to actually improve my gut, because I feel like, firmly, for me, in my opinion, I could be wrong again, in my opinion, the gut directly correlates to Jesus Christ, directly correlates to the Lord. I'm able to hear him clearly. Like, many of y'all might think I'm crazy, but the gut connects. It connects to the other universes. It connects to Jesus Christ, your guts, right? So that is my take on churches nowadays, man. I feel like the Bible itself, reading John, reading the Acts, Revelations, all these scriptures, Matthews, Mark, I can name all of them, the Old Testament, New Testament. That's what you really need to be following, because that's really Jesus. The churches aren't really Jesus, right? They might tell you they are. They might say, hey, come here. We're the true church. We do. No, Jesus Christ. If they are preaching Jesus Christ, yes, go there. And it's not that they're a true church. It's that they're following what Jesus has put in the Bible. So if you follow the Bible, that should lead you to a clear path, to find people that are also followers of God. And that's one thing that I just don't really agree with most churches about. They try to pull you in, do all this different stuff, stack up money through all the whatever, you know what I'm talking about. You know, they pass out the little hat thing, you put money into it, or the bucket, the offerings, whatever, like, and it goes somewhere. I don't know where it goes. It could go to the man that's preaching. Who freaking knows? I don't know. I just know, for me, when I go to church, I go there for my intention of meeting new people, networking, and just having that community of people to help me and keep me accountable to read my Bible when I'm at home, when I'm not in church. Because the Bible that I read, King James, has everything I need in there. Why? Because that comes from God. Now, I'm not bashing any denomination. I'm not bashing any church. In fact, I love church because I love people. When I go there, it helps me stay accountable on reading my gospel when I'm at home, when I'm alone, when I need that support and assistance, I'm able to read that and really focus on the true Bible, which in my heart is the true church right here, the Bible. If I have the armor of God around me, which a lot of y'all should have the armor of God around you, I'll post that scripture right now. Have the armor of God around you, nothing should affect you at all. And to answer that guy's question that, you know, commented on my video, he was like, there's so many testimonies, how do you know which one is real? That's a great question that no one has ever asked me that before, I'll be honest with you. But if you can hear it in someone's conviction in which they're speaking, and you, sir, yourself, if you're watching this video, man, if you can feel it mentally in your gut, you get that intuition that that person is telling you the truth, most likely it is. I would follow your gut intuition, man. Like, seriously, like, I'm not the type of one to be convincing people to follow Jesus. I'm not the type of person to be selling you on Jesus. I'm just here to hopefully inspire someone to follow Jesus. Inspiring and convincing are two different things. Inspiring, hopefully my words and hopefully my truth that I say and hopefully the lifestyle I'm living can inspire someone else. Me convincing you is trying to sell this, sell that. I don't want to sell anybody. Jesus has already done it. He's the ultimate sacrifice. He sold himself, right? For the life that I don't want, I give to him, right? Simple as that. For this life that I do not want, I give to him. And guess what? He loves it. He wants our life. That's why the Bible's real, man. I can go on and on and on about this, but I just wanted to say that if you're on a church, make sure you're in a church that preaches the gospel out of the Bible. Not any other bull crap from elsewhere, from blah, blah, land and Lululand and Jimmy this, Jimmy that. The Bible, that's what's in the Bible is real, 100%. And I know that people always say, man, they've changed the Bible multiple times. They've taken out certain stuff. They probably have. I do believe that. They probably have over time taken out certain stuff like they do for these books nowadays, like Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, all these awesome mindset books that they strip stuff out so that we don't have it as the people. And I don't want to get deep. I don't want to get, what's the word? I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist right now. I don't want to sound like that. But I know for a fact that based off my intuition, based off my praying, I'm sure a few things from the Bible has been ripped out. But what's in there right now, it's real because it's helped me out. It's helped out the voices in my head, my depression. I can go on and on and on for y'all. If y'all haven't read the Bible before, or if you're having a hard time reading the Bible, I know for me, I still have a hard time reading the Old Testament. It's a lot to grasp, and the terms are kind of hard too. That's why I just use my app. Use the Bible app. I'm not promoting the Bible app. I'm not getting commission off the Bible app, but use the Bible app. Link is in the bio of the video. Click it, and you can switch the different, I guess, wording that you can use, the different versions to make it easier for you as far as reading level. For me, I use the New Living Translation, and it's just easier for me to read. At the end of the day, if you're reading the Bible and you're not taking in the information, you're just trying to speed read through, what difference does that make? Take your time, read it, enjoy it, have a cup of coffee, read it with some friends, read it with your wife, read it with your husband. Do it and just have a good time. That's what building revelation is spending time with your friends or family going over the gospel. I love doing it that way. I hate being alone reading the gospel. I do. I mean, it is good to be alone sometimes so you can grasp all your thoughts and not have any other say-so around you, any other voices, and just focus on your gut and intuition and what you feel about it and what you prophesized from it and what you learned from it. I love it that way sometimes. But sometimes you would, you know, like to have a group around you, a group of friends, you know, to read the scriptures and to really share the gospel with them. So that's my take on that. You know, that's my take. I'm not here to sell anyone on the gospel. I just love talking about this stuff because I know it's real. I know it's true. I know God lives through me. I live through him. He's the perfect sacrifice. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today. If it wasn't for him, YouTube wouldn't be here today. If it wasn't for him, none of this would be here today. People will deceive you. Churches will deceive you. Men and women will deceive you. But the only man that won't deceive you is Jesus, because he loves you. 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 He does. Follow your heart. Follow your intuition. Don't listen to me. Just take what you know from what I said. Take it with a grain of salt, a grain of white or pink Himalayan salt. Put that salt in some chicken. Put that salt in some pasta. Mix it up. Stir it. Eat it. And let it sit. Let it sink. If it resonates, cool. If it doesn't, hey, that's okay as well, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's super short. Just wanted to get something off my chest for those that were also interested in this topic. I love y'all so much. And I also appreciate all my new supporters. I gained like over 30 to 40 subscribers over the last 5 days. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Once again, I love talking about the Lord. I love working out, doing my fitness stuff. It all connects. Your body's a temple. This, not the third. It all connects, man. Love y'all so much. I'm about to go work out. I'm about to go eat. And we out here, baby. Savvy out. Let's get it, man.